This is a Neanderthal. Kind of cute, huh? But stupid. He's a dumb brute, a grunting savage, a caveman, or so conventional wisdom would have it. Any Sigma Chi's in the room with us today?
Yeah, buddy!
How do you like it when the Kappa Alpha Thetas call you cavemen? It's an insult, right? But let's get back to our friends the Neanderthals. They evolved from our common ancestor 300 to 400,000 years ago. We know they were short and stocky with very powerful physiques. Physically, they were the very image of cavemen. So, what happened to them? Modern humans, with our superior intelligence, outcompeted Neanderthals and drove them to extinction. Makes perfect sense, right? And I say it's completely wrong. In 1856, fossilized remains of a human-like creature were first discovered in the Neander Valley in Germany, hence the name Neanderthal. This was the age of Darwin. It was also the age of Sir Francis Galton. Galton was a remarkable man, a genius. His main contribution to posterity was eugenics. He and his followers thought they could tell by someone's appearance just how intelligent or civilized they were. I wonder if you can tell which race Galton thought was the most intelligent. Turns out Sir Francis had a big fat prejudice which blinded him to the evidence. He was a white European male, and so he assumed white European males were the pinnacle of human development. Well, they're not. Okay, check this out. Genetic studies show that every human outside of sub-Saharan Africa carries between 1% and 4% Neanderthal genes. Yeah, folks. That means what you think it means. Yeah. Sigma Chi's, feeling better about yourselves now? Could it be that instead of killing off Neanderthals with our superior traits, we got those traits from them? It's an interesting question, but we'll never know the answer. Unless we meet a Neanderthal face to face. But that's impossible. Or is it? It just so happens that the world's only non-fossilized remains of a Neanderthal are on this very campus just across the quad. They were discovered by my boss, Dr. Godwin Thomas. Dr. Thomas named him William, after William King, the Irish naturalist who first recognized Neanderthals as a separate species. Much has been learned from William, but his real potential remains untapped. Wouldn't it be great if someone could figure out how to use his DNA to clone a living Neanderthal? Crazy idea? Probably. But wouldn't you like to meet your cousin William? Yeah! Me too. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Read chapters 3 and 4 from Rogers and Jacobs, and I'll see you all next Thursday.
Hey, I know how it can be done.
What can be done?
How to clone a Neanderthal.
Really? And how would a grad student like you come by that sort of expertise?
Oh, I'm not a grad student. I'm a medical doctor with a PhD in reproductive endocrinology and bioengineering.
Oh. You want a glass of wine?
Well, the basic operation is cloning 101. We start by removing the nuclear DNA from a sapiens donor egg and then replace it with DNA from the Williams specimen. But that's not nearly enough.
You're telling me you have to replicate the entire protein profile, including the mitochondria?
Yeah, otherwise it's the hit or miss affair, which is arguably okay for sheep, but certainly not for a human species.
Sounds like a heavy lift.
Yeah, but I said that it would be possible, not easy or cheap.
Well, then we better get started. What?
You know that you're crazy, right?
I know. I know.
What is this about? Why Neanderthals? What's to be gained?
I want to show you something. Here we are. The Bat Cave. Yeah, baby. This is my kingdom. This is where it happens. Welcome.
Can I touch these?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh. All right. One was made by Homo sapiens, one by Neanderthal.
No.
Which is which? Yep.
Wow. That's incredible.
Now look, imagine how much we could learn by bringing to life our closest cousin. No, our equal. Only he can tell us who we are and who we're not. It's the ontology part of paleontology. The study of being or becoming.
Wow.
I think we need him to better understand ourselves.
You're a very interesting person, Dr. Reed.
So are you, Dr. Sullivan.
Hello?
Godwin, Bob Claiborne here.
Oh, good evening, Bob.
Godwin, I'm struggling with a difficult matter, and I'd like to get your input.
Well, how can I help?
I'm talking about the Neanderthal project, of course.
Oh, Bob. I really don't think it's my place to comment.
I'm not asking you to say anything inappropriate about your colleagues. I just really need your perspective.
Well, what is there to say? Barbara and Julian are an academic power couple. 3 groundbreaking papers in 2 years? It's astonishing work.
Well, I might lose them as faculty members if I terminate the project. But that's not my main concern. I have a dilemma. I have to decide whether or not to authorize the final step.
Have you run this past Rich Rowley?
As a bioethicist, I find the idea abhorrent.
He called it a carnival sideshow.
Well, what about Nada Parang?
Well, she's adamant that we continue the project. She believes there'll be major benefits from the research.
Godwin, please, well, I'm calling you as a friend.
I can't postpone this decision any longer.
Well, how do I put this? I admit I have misgivings about the whole Mary Shelley-esque nature of this project. Deep misgivings.
I see. Well, thank you, Godwin. Thank you for your candor. Good night.
Let's do it anyway.
Are you serious? Who's gonna carry the embryo?
I will. Let's have a baby.
Barbara, do you promise never to step on Julian's blue suede shoes and to always love him tender?
I do.
And you, Julian, do you promise never to leave Barbara in a Heartbreak Hotel and to always be her hunka burning love?
I do.
Then I pronounce you man and wife. You better kiss the bride, young fella.
You're doing great.
Baby's crowning.
Yeah, push really hard on the next contraction, all right?
Yes.
Great. There you go. Breathe. No, push. That's it. Great job. Oh, here it is. Baby boy. Congratulations, Mom and Dad.
He's fine. You did a great job. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's beautiful. He's a husky little fella.
Julian?
Barbara Sullivan and I have had a baby. A healthy 9-pound, 7-ounce baby boy.
Congratulations.
Bob, I really feel bad about putting you in this position. There's going to be a press conference tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. This explains everything.
You gave him a clear directive to shut the project down. Instead, he used college funds to continue it. We should sack the son of a bitch and sue him.
If we sue, he'll just take his Neanderthal off to one of the dozen deep-pocketed universities. We'll be glad to have him.
I thought it was against the law to clone a human.
Well, not in Nevada.
Nevada? Doesn't the university own the DNA this thing was made from? That makes him ours, right?
Well, the 13th Amendment says otherwise.
And, which one's the 13th?
The one outlawing slavery.
Oh, right.
And he's not a thing, George.
So what does our exposure look like?
Oh, completely exposed. Seriously. What if he grows up and goes on a violent rampage? University resources were used to create him. So whether or not he stays or goes, we're going to be held accountable for what happened.
Jesus.
Bob, if I may. Tomorrow morning, this is going to be worldwide news. If we push Reed out and sue, we get all the liability and none of the upside. On the other hand, if we embrace it, we get the publicity and a chance to control it.
So, Bob, what do you think?
This is William, a healthy, week-old Neanderthal baby. Conceived and created using somatic cell nuclear transfer of Neanderthal DNA. This breakthrough was possible because, unlike ordinary fossils, the preserved soft tissue of the William specimen contains intact sets of nuclear DNA. Dr. Barbara Sullivan, whom you see here with William, pioneered many of the techniques used. She also carried the fetus to term.
Dr. Reed, so it's a clone?
In effect, yes.
Professor, don't most clones die?
Until now, yes. we've developed new techniques to replace the mitochondrial as well as nuclear DNA.
What does that mean?
It means he's good to go.
What about disease?
We have reason to believe William's immune profile will be very robust, but we're taking every single precaution, which is why you're seeing photos instead of the real thing.
What about the morality of it?
Explain to me how this is in any way immoral.
Are you a proud father, Dr. Reed?
I should make it clear that William is not genetically related to me or Dr. Sullivan in any way, but I am very proud. Yeah. Very proud indeed. And I have many people to thank. First among them, my esteemed colleague, my best friend, and my wife, Dr. Barbara Sullivan, but also my boss, Dr. Godwin Thomas, whose brilliant fieldwork yielded the Neanderthal specimen from which the DNA was extracted, and Wallace University President, Bob Claiborne, who has been unwavering in his support of this historic project. Thanks, Bob. Congratulations, Bob. We're famous.
Let me make something clear, Julian. This project is controlled by a committee chaired by Godwin. Nothing happens without her approval. Or mine.
I understand.
Julian.
Hey.
Congratulations. Congratulations to Barbara, and congratulations to William.
Thanks, Godwin.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm here if you need me.
Thanks.
He said the key would be under the mat. You can come home anytime. I love you.
I love you too.
Dad?
Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Where's Dad?
Julian's at a staff meeting, but he should be home in time for dinner.
Do you live here?
I do. Why don't I put these
I'll
away
get those.
and I can... Thank you. This way. Oh, thank you. Oh, I see you have a healthy appetite, William.
His body mass and metabolism require 20% more calories than us, and a higher percentage of protein.
The chicken is delicious.
Thank you.
Hey. I just wanted to say I'm really proud of you and what you're trying to do.
Thanks, Dad.
It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to work hard for it, just like I did. Nothing comes for free in this world.
I understand.
You can do it, William. I know you can. You're smart. And you're a Reed after all. We don't give up.
Yes.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Okay. Tomorrow we start. Good night. Love you.
I love you too, Dad. B.
No, William, it's A. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So that's 23 in math and an 18 in English. About the same as when you took the test, what was it, March? Not bad.
Not good.
Not bad.
I see you two are hard at work. Don't mind me. Thank you. See you at dinner time.
Bye, Dad. What did you get?
I think it was a 34 average.
That's a very high score.
Yeah, well, I was a total geek. All I ever did was study.
What do you do now?
I still study. I'm trying to finish my dissertation.
What's it about?
You really want to know?
Yes.
The title is Hypercomplex Iterations of Generalized Mandelbrot Sets.
What does that mean?
I know, right? You really want to know?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. Can we get into it another time?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so it looks like the English section was the most challenging. So let's have a look at that. Why don't you read that out loud?
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They each have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. In this passage from Shakespeare, what does the stage symbolize?
What do you think?
Stage equals world.
Not equals. Symbolizes.
A stage is a stage, the world is the world. They're different things.
Yeah, Yeah, they are different things.
Why do we need one thing to symbolize another? Why can't we call things what they are?
Well, it's called a metaphor. So if we take all the qualities of a theater and a stage, maybe we can get to a deeper truth about the world?
No. I think we can get further from the truth, not closer.
Well, that may be, but they want you to interpret the abstract ideas in the text.
I understand what they want. I just don't like it. Maybe it's a Neanderthal thing.
Okay. So, why don't we take a look at this?
Any Sigma Chi's in the room with us today? Hey, let me ask you something. How do you like it when the Thetas call you cavemen? It's an insult, right? Well, not anymore, because of William. It got kind of crazy around here for a while, but as it always does, public attention pretty quickly moved on to other stories. I think folks were disappointed when he didn't turn out to be a dangerous savage. Look at him. The traditional story was that we, Homo sapiens, drove our brutish Neanderthal cousins to extinction with our superior intelligence. Every day we spent studying William gives us more reason to doubt that story. We've closely monitored William across a range of metrics, and as I predicted, William has developed faster and shown equal or greater intelligence when compared with Homo sapiens children. William's language acquisition occurred very early and has developed rapidly.
Mommy.
Oh my God, Julian!
What happened?
Well, he said mommy.
His comprehension, his vocabulary, his inherent grasp of grammar are all comparable to or superior to Homo sapiens children of the same age.
Just hold on, William. I love you, sweetheart. You're doing a good job. I'm going to talk to your doctor.
Mama, come here.
He's burning up. We need to do something.
Well, we've tried antibiotics, antivirals, steroidals. There's nothing more we can do.
We've been diligent about maintaining surgical level asepsis in the lab, but no protocol is perfect.
Mama, I need you. Come here, please. Mama.
He needs me.
Wait, you go in there like that?
Let go!
Turns out William's immune system is extraordinarily robust and adaptive. This may suggest some very promising medical applications for the rest of us. We have a lot to learn from William about our bodies and our brains and about how we came to be who we are. But more about that next week. Thanks, everyone. Barbara, please, look, this is crazy. We're having a professional disagreement. It's not a reason to blow up our whole marriage.
It's much more than a professional disagreement. It's about our values.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I assume that means you have good values and I don't. Look, I just want to carry forward with the existing protocol. There is no problem to solve. William is healthy and happy in the lab.
It's a cage, and he deserves better.
A cage? You helped design it in every aspect of his care.
You have the complete genome. You don't need to have him there in person.
No, you know that's not true. We need to see how the genes express themselves as he develops. Look, Barbara, we have a responsibility to keep him here to maximize his study.
What study? You've already proven your point. He's just as human as you or me. There is nothing left to learn.
What happened to my brilliant scientist partner?
I'm a mother. I need to take care of my son.
He's not your son. Barbara, Barbara, wait, please. Barbara, I'm sorry.
Well, what about media attention?
Of course, I'm worried, but we haven't had any press inquiries in almost 2 years.
Suppose the novelty is worn off.
He's just so remarkably unremarkable. After a while, it just isn't that interesting a story.
Well, that can change in an instant. What about your own work?
Well, I'll keep my faculty position, and I'll continue to do research part-time. But I'll lose my seniority and chance for tenure.
I'm sorry. Well, there is an established protocol. You have to bring a proposal to the supervisory committee.
Which you chair.
Which I chair.
Thank you, Godwin. Okay, this is the clinic where I'll be working, and we're going to be living in that apartment right up there. This is the kitchen, and in there's the living room. Yeah, a lot of room to run around.
Where's my room?
Wait, take it easy, William.
This is my room?
Yep. What do you think?
It's awesome, Mom.
It is awesome.
I just wish Dad was here.
He's coming to visit a lot. In fact, he's going to be here on Monday for your first day of school. I think we're going to be really happy here.
I think, Dr. Reed, you'll find the Allen community to be very tolerant and welcoming of diversity. Dr. Sullivan and I have already had lengthy discussions about William's particular circumstances, but for your benefit, we could...
What circumstances?
Well, his allo-human personhood.
His what?
His allo-human personhood.
I don't know what that is.
Dr. Reed, William's a Neanderthal.
William is a highly intelligent human child, and I expect you will treat him the same as every other student.
That's rich coming from you.
We treat every child equally, while honoring each as a unique individual.
How do you do both at the same time?
Well, that's the challenge, isn't it?
Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good morning, William. How are you? Good morning, Jackie. How are you? Good morning, Ruby. Good morning, Nelson. Good morning, Heather. How
Can you
are
put
you?
your personal feelings aside and consider that this might be good for him?
Good morning, Morrison. Good morning, Marcus. How are you? Good morning, William.
Thank you.
How are you? Good morning, Jackie. How are you?
So how'd you like your first day at school?
It's great. I have a best friend named Moosh.
Moosh. Mooch is a funny name.
It's short for Morrison.
And there's a lizard in a cage and fish.
Wow, are they your friends too?
No, Dan, they're animals.
Yes, indeed they are.
May I please have some more meatloaf?
Yeah, of course. Wow, you are a bottomless pit. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got that. Come on, I just want a little
Okay,
bit.
that doesn't
just
help.
a little bit. A little bit.
Oh.
Oh, look. What was that?
Oh.
I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to mind, okay? Cool.
Rabbit. Cat. Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
Sunset.
That was a good one. Now, I've prepared some more challenging cards, and I want to see how you do, okay?
Happy.
Nice.
Sad. Mad. Scared.
Great job.
I love you, Dad.
I'm so proud of you. You're headed for great things, you know that? Top grades in school, scholarship at Wallace University, graduate school. Maybe someday you'll be a professor like me, right?
Right.
That's my boy.
Oh! Come on. Whoa!
Hey! There you are. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but we should probably get back at it.
Yes. This is a valley of ashes. A fantastic farm where ashes grow like wheat into ridges and hills and grotesque gardens. Where ashes take the forms of houses and chimneys and rising smoke. And finally, with a transcendent effort of ash gray men.
Do you know where that quote is from?
The Great Gatsby.
Good. So, Valley of Ashes, what does that symbolize?
Symbolizes ashes.
Come on, William, you promised you'd try. Valley of Ashes.
Fire, death, and decay. Where Gatsby came from. The past he's ashamed of, and fears returning to.
Good.
That's what they want me to say.
They want your own interpretation.
No, they don't.
William.
What if you're the happy ash girl? With your happy ash lover. You love ashes and your ashy town. Ashes symbolize health and happiness.
Well, then we'd be talking about literary irony or something.
No. We both know if I answered that way, I get a low score. There's a right interpretation of the text, but who gets to decide what it is? These symbols and metaphors are phony.
Why is this so important to you?
Because it feels like something is being taken away from me.
La 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 la.
Good.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Good.
La 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 la.
Hey, look, it's a caveman. You're gonna get your ass kicked. Caveman, get back here. Hey, slow down. I just want to talk to you. Hey, Cavey. What's the big rush? Come on, man. Hey, we just want to talk. Get him! Grab him! Grab him! Whoa! All right, Cavey, let's do this.
He's dangerous.
Darling, I cannot file charges every time two kids get into a fight.
Didn't get into a fight. That freak attacked my son.
Practically broke his hand.
Nothing is broken.
What difference does it make if it was broken or not?
I know that William would like to apologize.
I don't want a fucking apology. I want that thing locked up.
Okay, we're done here. Okay?
That's it?
What?
That's it.
Seriously?
We're done.
Wow.
Go home. Done.
Wow.
Go home. Okay?
Fine. Wow, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry. It won't happen again. They said that you started it.
That's not true. They chased me.
Why were they chasing you?
I don't know. They called me caveman.
William, these people, some people, they don't understand. We can't expect them to. But you can't do anything like this again. Ever. No matter what they say, you have to just walk away. Okay? Do you promise?
I promise.
You're not a caveman.
I know. I'm a Neanderthal.
That's right. And that means that you are very, very special.
You can't get me!
Oh, yes, I can.
Hey, William, it's dinner time.
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry. Who's that?
Oh, that's Ted.
Who's Ted?
Mom's friend. Hi, Ted.
Hey there, William. Hello.
Julian, this is Ted Roper.
Pleased to meet you.
Come on, everybody, I got lasagna on the table.
Lasagna?
You guys go ahead.
What? Dad, come on, please.
I completely forgot, buddy. There's a graduate seminar I gotta get to.
Oh, Dad.
Next time, buddy, okay?
Okay, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good night.
Good night.
What time did he said he'd be here?
3. I'm sorry, William.
Hi. Hi. You must be Dr. Sullivan.
Yes.
I'm Jacqueline DeVell. I'm here to work with William.
Where's Dr. Reed?
He has a conflict today. He asked me to conduct the tests. I'm a graduate student in his lab. He didn't tell you I was coming.
No, he didn't. Hello, Julian? What the hell are you doing? What do you mean, what am I talking about? I mean, sending a stranger here unannounced instead of showing up for your son. No, I am not inviting her to dinner with Ted. What are you even talking about? Can you be any more of an asshole?
Well, let's get started.
So did that suck or bite?
Sucked.
Bit.
Hey,
Hey, Judy.
how'd it go?
Good.
Sweet, man.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Listen, I've been so busy cramming for this that I haven't had a chance to go over my lines. Do you think you could come over Sunday, work it out with me?
Yes.
No, you can't, dude. We're going camping.
Yes. No.
Oh, okay. But you're still on for Monday's rehearsal, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Hope you make it back alive.
Yes.
Witty banter, bro.
Yes.
All right, Brother William, try this one. What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino?
I don't know.
Elephino. Get it?
Dude, it's funny.
No.
All right.
Rhino.
What?
A rhino. Is that funny?
Yeah, that's funny. Good one.
I like that.
Yeah, buddy.
Is your mom texting you already? Finally got you off the island, bro.
How long's it been?
Since we moved when I was 5.
It's crazy. Seriously. Gotta release the beast. Release the beast. Yo, Will.
Yes.
Did you hear about the stewardess who backed into the propeller?
No.
Disaster.
I don't get it.
Disaster.
But that's so sad.
Plug that thing in and put it in the ground.
Well, thanks for helping.
What are you doing? You're supposed to connect it before you put it in the thing.
I'm gonna write my college essay about putting up this ridiculous tent.
I think we got the whole thing inside out.
I do?
Look at this.
This is ridiculous.
Whatever.
It goes here. See?
Will you write my college essay for me?
No. Where are you applying?
A couple places. Oregon State, Evergreen.
I'm applying to the University of Video Games.
Better have a backup school.
Procrastination State.
University of Higher Learning.
Right on.
You're going to Wallace, right?
If I get in.
You'll get in.
You're like the ultimate affirmative action case.
No, he's not. He's like the best student at school.
Judy's the best student in school.
Judy's the best looking student at school. I think he's blushing. Oh, Will. Hey, Will. How do fish get high?
You never stop.
Seaweed. Get it?
No.
That's a good one. So how do you like it out here, Will?
I love it.
Namaste.
Jesus, you scared the shit out of me.
Greetings.
Hello.
Peaceful spot.
You guys want to sit down?
Coolness. Here, man.
What are these?
Mushrooms.
Completely organic, totally safe.
Think we're good?
No, thank you.
Thanks.
Yo, what are you doing? Yo, Marcus.
Dude, the whole point of camping is to leave our parents at home. It's cool, man.
Yeah, man, as many as you want.
Thanks, man.
Like popcorn. So you guys are in high school. High school is cool.
High school's not cool.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do?
We make jewelry from organic fibers and seashells and sell it at festivals and concerts.
That's pretty cool. You make a living off that?
Oh, man. We're not trying to make a living. We're just living, you know?
This is actually one of our pieces. It's all made from hemp. Beautiful.
He's a Neanderthal.
Marcus, what the fuck, man?
Is it a secret? No.
You're the guy from the university.
Yes.
That's cool. Man, that's very cool.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Do you ever want to go back?
Well, we just got here.
Back, you know, back to your time.
He's not a time traveler.
I don't feel so good.
Well, it's all right, man. It's okay. You know, it's normal. Just breathe through it.
Then go there.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
What did you think she would notice?
I didn't think anything of it at all.
Just like a man.
Well, no, that comes after, well, she certainly did.
Oh, right, shit.
So it's...
Did you think she wouldn't notice? Didn't think of it at all? Well, she certainly did, and you say...
I didn't mean anything by it.
That's the cue for the music.
This is gonna be a disaster. I keep spacing on my line.
Judy, you'll be fine. Just make stuff up if you forget.
Well, then the band won't know when to come in.
Well, they will if we start singing.
You're so calm. How do you do it? Scoot.
I find myself playing pretend. You take my hand and then speak of
Now and again, I find myself dreaming of him, holding my hand to his heart once and forever.
Well, his grades are strong. He just struggles with standardized tests.
What's the problem?
Well, it's not a question of intelligence, per se. It's his cognitive patterns don't match any recognizable model. He's unique. Of course, intelligence is merely what intelligence tests measure for, after all.
Okay. What about intensive tutoring?
Well, I would definitely recommend that, especially if he resubmits his college applications in the future.
I'm sorry, resubmits? You withdrew his applications.
Oh, I assumed you were involved in the decision.
Wait a minute. Did you ask William first? I can't believe it. Okay, so what is William gonna do after graduation?
He's been offered a part-time job.
Where?
The hardware store.
Okay. I want William to come live with me after graduation.
You just want to get him back into the lab for testing.
I want him to join the real world, to quit hiding.
You seriously think that Wallace University is the real world?
Is it any less real than this ridiculous island you've trapped him on with its fake lighthouses and peg-leg Pete's t-shirt shops or whatever the fuck?
I am trying to do what's best for him.
No, you're not. Okay. You're trying to keep him here because you like playing house with that non-entity Ted.
Since the day he was born, you have tried to use him to prove something about yourself and to score research grants.
You're holding him back. He's capable of more. He needs to be challenged.
No one has been more challenged than William.
Okay, I think the question here should be is what is best for William and how he's developing as a human being. And in that regard, I think he's doing fabulously. At any rate, it's not your decision to make, either of you. William turns 18 in a few weeks.
Hey, Brother William, I got one for you.
What?
Why'd the cookie go to the doctor?
I don't understand why you guys think these things are funny.
Because he was feeling crummy. Don't you get it? Get it? Crummy?
I get it, but I don't get it.
Hey, you guys hear that Hillary Swafford got into Yale? A bunch of people got word back. Jackson to UCLA, Ellie's going to Evergreen. Judy got into Columbia.
Judy's going to Columbia.
Oregon State.
I got nothing but rejections. Parents are freaking.
Probably shouldn't have smoked all that dope.
Yeah. Safety school, here I come.
Well, I guess so.
Oregon State.
Yeah. Yeah, should be good.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Safety school.
Thanks, man.
Better start filling out those applications for the University of Video Games, bro. Bro, you know my thoughts.
William, I want you to find a place for yourself in the world. Go to college like your classmates. You're capable of that, and I think you know it.
He just wants to get you back into his lab.
Yes, that's part of it.
You don't have to be his
William,
guinea pig.
William, there are many lines of very promising new research beyond even my own work. For example, your immune system is unique and might hold the key to new therapies that could help millions of people.
Or not.
Or not, but we won't know
unless we try. This is much bigger than you or me, William.
I want to go to Wallace. But as a student.
I'll talk to the Dean of Admissions.
No,
I'm sure we can work
Dad,
something out.
I want to earn it. Like everyone else.
Okay. I respect that. And if you achieve that, will you agree to participate in the research?
William, you don't have to decide anything right now.
Yes.
Great. Great. Then we've got a deal.
Yeah.
You can come live with me after graduation. It'll be fun. Oh, man, I'll help you get your test scores up. It'll be so much fun. I thought you were helping him.
He's making progress.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
It's not her fault, Dad.
These are really good scores. They are. Let's go for a walk. Come on. It's not your fault, William. Julian's under a lot of pressure.
From whom?
I don't know. My mom used to hit me with a ruler every time I got anything less than an A, and then cry about it afterwards. My dad worked day and night to pay for the tutors and ballet and all the rest. I never saw him. They had this whole plan for my life, and I hated them for it. But now I know they were just trying to help me. I wouldn't be where I am now if it weren't for them.
Where are you now?
Where am I now? Wow. I'm trying to finish my dissertation, which I couldn't care less about. And I'm in a relationship with a disapproving father figure.
And hiking in the woods.
And hiking in the woods.
With me.
With you. That part I like. So I hear you like to sing.
Yes.
What kind of songs do you like to sing?
Lots of things. Show tunes, pop songs, rock songs.
Show tunes, really?
Yes.
So I'm curious. Song lyrics are mostly metaphorical and abstract. Doesn't that drive you crazy?
I just ignore them. The rhythm and melody make complete sense to me.
I'm completely tone deaf. My parents forced years of piano on me, and I still can't play. I've got zero sense of rhythm.
I don't understand that. It seems so simple and natural.
Will you sing something?
Now,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. We could use a little cheering up. Please?
Okay. Don't laugh.
I won't. I swear.
Now and again, I find myself playing pretend. You take my hand and bend. Speak of love.
That's beautiful. You have to keep going.
Now and again, now and again, she won't see me as more than a friend. Now.
Excuse us.
Excuse us.
Sorry.
Sorry. From my high school musical.
They loved it.
Sing it with me.
No.
Now and again.
I told you I'm tone deaf.
Now and again. You won't see me as more than a friend. Now and again.
Where have you been?
Shouldn't you be studying?
I'll pick you up right here at noon.
assholes. Have a good one.
Would you like some water or tea?
Water, please.
Well, what brings you here?
I'm not sure.
Is everything all right?
No.
What's wrong?
You found me, didn't you?
Well, it seems you found me.
No, I mean, my remains.
Oh, I see. Yes, I did. Would you like to see them?
Dr. Sullivan, hi, it's Sarah, Dr. Reed's girlfriend. Sorry to bother you. I'm here at the test center, and I thought maybe there was a mix-up or something. Is William with you?
It's not a fossil in the ordinary sense. It's what's known as a bog body. Essentially, a mummy that's been preserved by the tannins and the low oxygen content of the bog. Okay.
It looks like he's smiling. Like he wants to say something.
I've always thought that too. Maybe he speaks through you.
How did he die?
Well, nobody knows for sure. There were no signs of violence, no signs of obvious infection or disease or malnutrition. Perhaps he just became trapped in the mire.
How did they die?
Well, people have a lot of ideas. No one knows for sure.
What do you think?
Well, it's just speculation, but I believe sapiens developed the ability to create and believe sophisticated narratives. Stories that could bind groups larger than extended family. And those superior numbers forced the Neanderthals into less advantageous habitat and eventually to extinction.
What kind of stories?
Stories like why our tribe or our country or our God are better than others, and why we should be willing to die fighting for them.
You mean religion?
Yes. And political hierarchies.
And family stories.
Yes, family stories.
Is it intelligent to believe in things that aren't true?
Do you feel less intelligent? Less human?
I feel that I've been forced into a less advantageous habitat by your superior numbers. He doesn't belong here. And neither do I.
William, you have a place.
Dr. Sullivan.
Sarah? Has he contacted you yet?
No, you?
No, he isn't picking up. Was he upset this morning?
Upset, stressed. I'm so sorry about all this.
It's not your fault. He's told me how kind you've been. How much he likes you.
I like him too. Very much.
I know. Why don't you just drop me off on campus and I'll go speak to Julian and you can look for him here.
This is a Neanderthal. His name is William. He's a dumb brute, a grunting savage, a caveman. Not everybody at Wallace was happy about William's creation. But sometimes you gotta break the rules to make progress. The intensive study of William's genetics and behavior has been one of the greatest scientific breakthroughs of recent times.
No, it hasn't.
As you can see, William recently graduated high school and is currently preparing to participate in intensive studies here at Wallace University.
No, he isn't.
Excuse me?
I said he isn't.
William, not now and not here. This is my work.
Your work. You don't know anything about your work. Your work is a failure.
No, William. You're a failure. William. William. Stop. Wait, William. William, would you stop? William, please, wait. William. I'm sorry about what I said. But you embarrassed me in front of everyone in there.
No, you did that.
Okay. Just go home and we'll talk about this later.
No.
What did you say?
You're not my father.
William, wait. William, would you stop?
Dad.
That's a cable. Yeah. Filming this? Easy, easy.
Hello? Sarah, is he with you? Did you see him?
No, have you?
No, he was here just a little while ago, and he has to be close by.
Why? What happened?
He attacked Julian.
What? No, I don't believe it.
I think he's going to be all right, but I'm going with him to the hospital.
It has to be Julian's fault.
The police are looking for him. Just call me as soon as you see him, okay? I just don't want him to get hurt.
I will.
Oh.
What's going on?
Sorry, ma'am. No cars past this point.
Inside the mirror, broken hair upon the comb. Turn around and find you laughing, safe home. Here's a little wine left over. somebody sees you, you are free, you are safe home. Safe home. Had a dream that we were soldiers, pillow fighting on the lawn. When I woke, a trial was over. Safe home, safe home, safe home. You are you, safe home. Cancer, we survived the death. Now can we survive the day? Numbers gnawing at our bones in a safe home, safe home, safe home. You are you, safe